so I'm going to try something a bit different this week and just have a chat to you whilst watching the sunrise. Although I don't know where the sunrise is going to happen because it's a bit cloudy, but this week's basically got got away from me in terms of doing work, and I haven't done anything that's worth making a video about. History Timelines is still moving forward, and I've just added a few more topics and added a few more timelines to those topics. And then the tree and the roots I haven't touched this week, but it has been getting some weekly sign-ups. So I thought for this video I'd just chat about and reflect where I'm at currently, and that's it really. Place to start, I think, to talk about would be my current goal, which is $1,000 per month. I've had that goal for a while now, and I think it's a good goal because it feels achievable, but it's also significant. If you have a business that gets to $1,000 per month, you've got it making money, you've got it off the ground, you've had some customers, so I feel like it's a really good first step. Obviously in the longer term, things are much more ambitious than $1,000 per month, but for now I think that this is a good goal, especially when I'm creating side projects. I've had this goal probably for I had it in 2023, and obviously 2024, maybe even before 2023, but in a way it feels like I haven't got off the start line because I'm not making any money from any of my side projects yet. But I am off the start line because I've also created apps that are being used and apps that are getting regular visitors and sign-ups. So although I haven't made a huge leap on the monetary side of things, I am making progress in other places. So that's good. So yeah, I'll talk through a couple of my other past attempts at projects that I've built, and I have documented them a little bit on the YouTube channel. There was, at the start of 2023, I kind of decided I've had these ideas and I've been a bit scared to work on them in case it's not the perfect idea, and I've been trying to do loads of validation and calling people and whatnot, and I got to a point where I was like I've just got to build something. I just want to build something, and I've just got to build something. I can do it. I know what I've got to do. And that's when I built, can't even remember, Scripty, which was a website that turns YouTube videos into blogs. Got that off the ground somewhat, and made a tiny bit of money from it. And then I kind of decided my heart wasn't in it, and I switched to trying to create from YouTube videos, trying to create audio but in a different language. And I built something using 11 Labs that, did the job. Wasn't perfect by any means, but then YouTube came out and they were looking at doing something similar. 11 Labs were going to bring out their own tool to do it, and I decided that I didn't think I could be competitive in that space currently. So I decided to park that. Then I created History Timelines, which I spoke about last week, and that's just been running in the background for a while now. And then I decided to focus on the tree and the roots, and that's where I'm at. So I do have a full-time job, and that's kind of my excuse for not moving very fast with my side projects. but my full-time job is with a startup, a well-funded startup. So, and I am doing pretty much the same thing as what I'm doing with these side projects, which is cool because I love it. And that's also amazing to see that business that's funded, how long that's taken to get set up, get customers, and figure out what we're doing and what we want to do. So the thing that's taught me is patience and persistence. So patience being that you want to move fast, you want to build things fast, you want to get your marketing out there fast, you want your project to go as fast as possible, but also at the same time you've got to be patient and wait for the results. Like History Timeline kind of took months before I saw any progress, and then that's where the persistence comes in, where you just need to keep trying, keep moving forward, and especially with projects that aren't taking off straight away, you just got to keep trying to figure out, experiment what's going on. So yeah, so I'm lucky in that I'm enjoying my full-time job and I'm enjoying my side projects, and they kind of go hand in hand. The sun's coming up. So another thing I wanted to chat about was just why am I making these videos, and what do I want to do or get from these videos. And honestly, I'm not even sure. I don't know if I have a solid answer for that, other than just wanting to capture and document the process. And also I found it's a really good way to keep me accountable, and each week I'm like, I want to make a video, so what am I going to do to progress these businesses? And it's just a really good habit that I've enjoyed. I've also, with these vlogs, they're kind of pretty much unedited and very simple, but I have kind of last year fallen in love with the filmmaking and editing, very amateur level, but such an enjoyable thing to do. So I don't know, I'd love to hear if anyone has got this far. I would love to hear if you have any feedback or questions or anything that you might want to hear about the videos or whatnot, because I'd love to hear why you watch them, if you watch them. So, fishing trips ahead and out. But yeah, I'm hoping that one day, obviously I want one of my side projects to succeed, and I'm hoping I can look back at these videos and be really proud of them, that I documented this process, and also, like, you know, I might be able to make a video out of them further in the future. So that's why I'm making them. Yeah, it's also a good way just to think. Like, I'm thinking, I'm having to think through everything that I'm doing, just because I've got to, when you communicate it, that's when you actually learn. So yeah, it's good. Alright, so the sun's starting to appear now. I did point the camera in the right direction. Honestly, I thought it might be rising right over there. So yeah, History Timelines and The Tree and the Roots, my two current projects. Are they the ones that are going to get me to my goal of $1,000 per month? I'm not sure. I feel like History Timelines has actually shown way more progress and potential. I just don't know how how it would be monetized, other than maybe with ads, which I'm not madly interested in. It's getting sort of 600 clicks or visitors a week organically, and they're staying on the website and creating about 2 timelines for every visitor. So I think I'm gonna put a bit more time into it to figure out to increase all those numbers, and then I can figure out if there's a way to monetize it. It is currently bringing visitors to the Tree and the Roots. Like I said, I've got 6 sign-ups this week for that, and people are slowly starting to use it. It needs a lot of work, and I do think there is something with the Tree and the Roots that I haven't quite solved the problem, but I really want to. And I've spoke to a lot of people about it, and who have maybe lost a loved one, or have lost a loved one, sorry, and just the idea of having that timeline about their life would be so amazing. But it's trying to motivate people to try and tell their own story early on. So anyway, that's pretty much the sun's up. I might go and get a coffee. That's my ramblings of where I'm at currently. This is the first time I've done one of these videos, so yeah, maybe next time it'll be a Q&A where I'll answer some questions. I'll put it out there to get some questions, and yeah, answer them. So yeah, thank you for watching.